Hello Year 1, welcome to your maths lesson. So today we're going to do a revision of fractions. We've done these before, but it was quite a long time ago, so I think we should have a little practice. So the two that we're going to be having a look at today is this one and this one. Now when you have a 1 over a 2, do you remember how we say that? It's a half, okay? When you have a 1 over a 4, that's a quarter, isn't it? Okay, so I've got two things that I'd like you to do this lesson. The first thing is you're going to need a piece of fruit. I'm using an apple. You don't have to use an apple. You could use an orange or you could use a kiwi, whatever you have, but I am going to use an apple. So just a little bit of paper to put it on. Now, what I'd like you to do is practice cutting it into 2 halves and then into quarters, okay? Be very careful, or maybe Mummy and Daddy might need to help you with this part. So, very carefully, I am cutting my apple, into 2. 1 whole, 2 halves, 1 half. So remember, 2 halves is the same as 1 whole. Okay, so my apple is now in halves, but I want to share it with Howie, Pappy and Gretty. So, would you like to come and assist Pappy? Yes, you'd like to come and help. Loves a bit of apple. Have a look. Okay, so I think we need to cut it up again. This time into 4 pieces. So it's going to be in quarters. Okay. What do you think? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of apple. Okay, I'm going to take one away. You can have it in a minute, okay? How many quarters have I got now? 3 quarters. How many quarters have I got now? 2 quarters. What about now? 1 quarter. So I want you to have a little practice, having a little play with that. And do you know what? You've been so good. Would you like to have a piece of apple? Would you like a piece? Okay, good. All right then. Okay, so the next thing that I'd like you to do, I want you to draw on a piece of paper a circle. I'm going to eat that apple in a minute. Okay, so I want us to think about food that is circular. So you could have a cake, a cookie, but in this case we're going to do a pizza. Now I'm going to send you the ingredients that I want you to use. We're going to make a real pizza another day, but for today we're just going to do it on paper. So I am going to draw a little dotted line. Have you had enough apple perhaps? Yep. Okay. I'm going to draw a little line down the middle of my pizza. So it's now in halves, but I think that's still quite a lot of pizza, so why don't we cut it into 4 pieces? So it's not in halves anymore. What is it? It's quarters. Okay, now on 1 quarter of my pizza, do I have a grey? No, we'll do it with a brown. I'm going to have mushrooms. Oh, don't lick my hands. Okay, I'm going to do mushrooms on 1 quarter. I love mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms, Year 1? No, some of you do. Okay. All right, so I've got mushrooms on 1 quarter. I think I'm going to do some green pepper on another quarter. What would you like on your quarter? Really? Okay, he said black olives. So on 1 quarter of the pizza, I'm going to do black olives. Okay, and then Let's have a think. Howie, what do you want on your quarter? He said salami. Okay, so let's do some salami on this quarter. So, 1/4 of the pizza has black olives, 1/4 has mushrooms, 1/4 has salami, and 1/4 has green peppers. But, let's see. Pappy and I, oh, are you going? Okay. Pappy and I like cheese. So that's 2/4 of the pizza that need cheese. But Howie and Gretty don't like cheese. So I'm going to put cheese on half of the pizza. Okay? But Gretty and Howie like tomato, but me and Pappy, we don't want tomato on our bits. So there's going to be tomato on 1/2. So it should look like this, okay? So I'm going to write down the recipe. So half the pizza has got tomato and half the pizza's got cheese. The other half of the pizza, so half, quarter, the other quarters have got olives, peppers, mushrooms, salami. Now, if you want to, you can do exactly how I've done it, or you could use different ingredients. But the important thing is, I want you to show me your picture and speak about it. So I'd like you to say, hello, Mrs. Stevens, this is my pizza. These 2/4 of pizza have got tuna. Or you could say this half of the pizza has got blue cheese, okay? So it's up to you. But the important thing is that we're speaking in halves and quarters, okay? All right then, bye.